lost it all and had to get it all back. It's got me looking back and everything was all mad. You gotta know the roads and know when to fall back. This time I want it all and it ain't all chat. Oh, mad. My mommy took my chain and where I'm pawned at. Life's like a movie, I record that. Dad was in jail.
From the home of the Tigers since 2000, Comerica Park here in the Motor City, Interleague Baseball on MLB The Show. It's the New York Mets and the Detroit Tigers. First pitch coming at you right after the break. Just about set to go now. And the pitcher for this one, Matthew Boyd.
Racked up a high pitch count last time, was only able to throw a couple of innings. He'll look to get deeper in this start today.
Ready to go. And now the center fielder, Ahmed Rosario. The wide to kick the pitch. On the ground to third. Nice grab. Over to first. And very nicely done for the out.
A quick move to his left, fully extended there in front of the shortstop to make the grab. Up with it, then a strong, accurate throw across the diamond to complete this highlight play.
Now this is in the air down the line. And he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Here comes the 0-1. On the ground. And that one finds its way through.
Batting third, the second baseman,
Jeff McNeil stands in, entering this one second in the National League in hitting. He was hitless in 4 at-bats yesterday. At the belt and fires. Swing and a miss.
Everyone can have a little chuckle there. He's had such a great season. Rarely ever do you see that kind of swing.
Grounder might be 2. Slings to second. Throw to first, but he beat it.
Yeah, I'm looking at his body language, and he just doesn't seem like things are in sync. And the ball's just not coming off his bat the way it did earlier in the regular season.
Here's Pete Alonso. Leading the NL in home runs to start the day. He's been a beast. First offering misses the mark. McNeil off of first with 2 away. That one missed.
He's been raking in recent games, and a big reason why, getting ahead in counts. He's been able to do that consistently, and you see the results.
The pitch. That one fouled off. 2-2. Kicks and deals. Way high.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. A lot of movement in the infield. Hitter's got to stay focused on the pitch.
Kicks and fires. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. 8th pitch of the at-bat coming up. Hammers that one deep left field, and forget it. He'll touch them all. His 13th home run of the season, and they throw a pair on the board. It's 2-0.
Knew what pitch he wanted to hit, spent on some other pitches in this at bat, was very patient, and it paid off.
So 2 down. Here's the catcher, Tomas Nido. And ball 1. The next offering misses, and the count is 2-0. Boyd, maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And that is that. But 2 come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this 2-run homer. It's now a 2-0 ball game. You're dialed into the show. Back here in Detroit and getting to start, Justin Verlander. And as usual with him singing, I think we can expect plenty of strikeouts.
Yeah, Boogie's racked up over 3,000 strikeouts in his career, so expect to see more of the same in this one.
Akil Baddoo leading things off and takes a strike. Strike 2.
No ball, 2 strikes.
And the righty deals. Foul ball, still 0-2.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope. You just hope that he can get through this inning, get the bats back up there while they're hot. Typically, that high fastball, if it's close to the top of the strike zone, a hitter, if he's prepared for it, can get to it. But that one just had that little jump at the end, which indicates there's a good spin rate on it, and it didn't decrease in velocity as that hitter's internal clock would expect it to, and that's why you see the swing and miss.
Just missed.
Yeah, when you get to the big leagues, you think about, filling up the back of your bubblegum card. This guy needs a couple of them to put all the accomplishments that he's had in his career.
Swing and a high fly ball down the right field line. Mendick pulls that one down. That's out number 2.
Maybe caught that one off the end just a little bit. Couldn't quite barrel it up enough to really drive it.
And now up to hit, Miguel Cabrera. First pitch, and that's in for a strike. And that one clips the corner. The 0-2. Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. Tigers are shut down there, and they're down 2-0. Welcome back. New inning getting started. And here's the veteran outfielder, Nelson Cruz. The big lefty turns, kicks, deals. And there's a ball. Close, but called a ball. Now 2-0.
Umpiring behind the plate for us today, Boog, is Mike Fillmore, and he is a good one. He'll reward pitches on the edges a little bit, but the main thing is he doesn't keep you guessing.
Well struck left field, and it's off the wall. Baez relay to second. The tag out. And now it's Frankie Lindor. Good power, not great in the OBP department. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Around first and hustling for second. And he's in with a stand-up double.
Nice double right there. Loud contact coming off the bat. Didn't get enough air under to drive it out of here, but you'll take that swing and that result every time.
Man at second with one away. And now, Danny Mendick. That one fouled off. And the pitch. And there's a foul ball. Stays alive. That to right. Carpenter under it. Makes the grab. Runner tagging for third. And he's up to third safely with two gone. Eduardo Escobar, El Caballo up to hit. And that's in for a strike.
Well, I know they've gotten out to an early lead, but you don't want to take these opportunities for granted. With two outs, still lock in with a quality at bat, drive in that run. You may not have another guy in scoring position the rest of this ball game.
Next pitch misses, and the count even 1-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front. Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. Mets strand one, but they hold a 2-0 lead. Back in Comerica Park, and now the catcher comes up to hit. Eric Haas. The right-hander back to work. And that's in there at the knees. Verlander, a former Rookie of the Year, he features a four-seam fastball, a slider, a curve, and he works in a changeup. That one finds the zone, and the count 1-2. In the dirt. Toss to Alonso. One up, one down. And up next for Detroit, Kerry Carpenter. Enters this one with the 7th best average in the American League. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Here's a strike.
Quickly down 0-2 in the count. I think you got to choke up a little bit, spread out the feet. You don't know what the velocity or the location of this next pitch is going to be.
Got him swinging. Some high cheese for strike 3.
Well, he's really dialed in, and this offense is going to have to do something to try to break that rhythm. Maybe it's square around the bunt, step out of the box, agitate him a little bit, do something that just changes what's happening right now, because at this pace it's going to be a long game, so you got to figure it out quickly.
The 0-1. And he hits a ground ball right side, sneaks through, base hit. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
2 outs, runner at first. And now it's Jonathan Scope. That one's in there, 0-1. Meadows off of first with 2 away.
He wanted that fastball high and tight, looking for a strikeout, just didn't locate it very well.
Chases the fastball up the ladder, struck him out. 1 left for Detroit. They trail things here 2-0. All set for the start of the inning. Digging in, it's the speedy outfielder Ahmed Rosario. It really feels like we might be running out of time before a rain delay is called. This rain is not letting up.
Yeah, and if we do get a delay, the unfortunate thing is the clock's going to start ticking on these pitchers, and they won't be able to keep their arms warm forever if it's a long break, and going to have to exit this game a little early.
Next pitch is outside. That's in there.
2-1.
And it's even up.
Love how vocal the umpire is today. No doubt in the hitter's mind, catcher's mind, and even the pitcher's mind as to the conviction in the call.
In the dirt. The throw to first. And 1 away in the top of the 3rd.
Very frustrating right there as a speedy potential base runner when with 2 strikes you just struggle to put the ball in play. You don't even have to get a hit at that point. You can help your team just by reaching on an error, but some way you got to find a way to shorten up the swing and put the ball in play next time.
Benintendi up here. Swing and a miss. That's strike 1. Benintendi, the former first-round pick, Golden Spikes Award winner. On the ground, right side. The flip to the pitcher covering, and Benintendi is out.
The batter number 1, second baseman, Jeff.
And now here's Jeff McNeil. He's 0 for 1. McNeil goes 6'1", 195 pounds, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year. Line drive, base hit.
He needed that one. It's been a tough stretch at the plate lately. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
So a man aboard, and now it's the polar bear, Pete Alonso. On the ground, right side. Throw on to Cabrera, and that'll do it. Mets leave 1. They're up 2-0. And welcome back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And now the shortstop, Javier Baez. The wind of the pitch. And a foul ball. Javier Baez, who hails from Puerto Rico. He was the 9th overall pick in 2011 by the Cubs. And this one swung on and hit well. Way back there. To the warning track. Makes the catch. And next to hit for Detroit, Nick Maton. Maton throws right, bats left. Hitting 9th in today's lineup. And he was drafted in the 7th round back in 2017. One down, base is empty. And that just misses.
It's a good take.
Runs it up to 96 to record the punch out.
We're going to take a look at the pitch sequence of that at bat, and the thing to notice are the pitch locations. Every single one of them on the edges of the strike zone, and as a hitter, that can be pretty frustrating because you don't expect the pitcher to be able to make quality pitches one after another like that. And so those are tough spots to do damage, and a great demonstration of pitch command, and it got him a punch out that time.
Baddoo in the box now. No balls and a strike. Led off the game with a strikeout. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The wind of the pitch. And that one fouled off. And a pitch. Caught him looking for the K. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They're still down. It's 2-0. Back here in Detroit, Tomas Nido at the plate.
The catcher, number 3.
It feels like we might be headed towards a rain delay if the weather doesn't ease up, Chris.
Yeah, the umpiring crew are going to pay attention to how the weather is impacting this game, and the moment it becomes dangerous, I think, is the moment we'll be forced to take a break.
Green makes the grab, 1 away.
The left fielder, number 32.
So digging in, Nelson Cruz. On the ground to the left. Over to first. 2 quick outs here in the top of the 4th.
Up next for the Mets, the shortstop, Francisco.
Here's Francisco Lindor. You talk about elite defensive players, especially in the middle of the diamond, and this guy is at the top of the list. Little chopper rolls foul. And you played behind guys, and they loved having your speed out there defensively. One of the things that we talk about is how much pitchers enjoy having those elite defenders behind them. Next offering is fouled back.
Hoog, and the one thing about that is speed never goes in a slump, and defense shouldn't either. Hitting-wise, you can struggle, you can lose your mechanics, but the thing that you can do consistently every single game is play great defense if you're talented in that way, and this is what this guy does.
And that one hammered. That's back there. And off the base of the wall. Now a relay to third. He's safe, and that's a triple off the wall.
Putting some good swings on the ball. That's his 2nd extra base hit in this one. He hit that ball really well to deep right field right there. Got a pitch to drive and just stayed through it nicely. Didn't quite have the trajectory to clear the fence, but you're always happy with an extra base hit.
So up next for New York, Danny Mendick. And first offering is fouled off. And a pitch. That's a base hit as a run scores.
Picks himself up an RBI. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
Runner at first with 2 away. Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. And he swings and misses at the initial offering. Outside. Ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. That's back there. Gone. He'll circle the bases, and they add on. It's 5-0.
That's the exact definition of hitting the ball where it's pitched, taking that outside fastball and driving it the opposite way out of the ballpark. You want to bottle that type of approach.
So the lineup flips over. Ahmed Rosario up now for the Mets. Swings through that one. 0-1. And a big swing and a miss.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hit.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. And the inning is over. But they strike for 3 in the inning. 2 on this 2-run home run. And the lead is now 5-0. Back here at the ballpark, bottom of the inning. Now here is Riley Green. The pitch. And a breaking ball drops in for a strike.
Boog, over 80% of his first pitches are strikes. You're doing that, you could have a really good day out there on the mound.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field, and it drops in. And the leadoff man aboard. And that knock bumps his hitting streak into double digits, Chris. He's hitting 10 straight.
Yeah, and on a nice trajectory, average going up, OBP, everything he's doing at the plate right now just seems to be working.
Cabrera stands in now and watches strike 1. Swings and misses. No balls, 2 strikes.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
Righty delivers. Here's a high chopper. Alonso. Lindor, that's 1. Over to first, but he beats it.
The catcher, number 13.
So here's the cleanup hit. Eric Haas. There's a strike. Cabrera over at first with 1 away. Fought off foul. Oh, 0-2 now. Good eye right there. And another ball.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Foul ball, another 2-2 upcoming. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again.
Look out. That ball was smoked. Man, I am so relieved that they have this netting down the lines. Just ensures safe.
On to second, they get 1. And it's a double play to end the inning. No runs, 1 hit, no errors, and no one left. On to the top of the 5th we go. It's the Mets 5 and the Tigers nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Now it's the DH, Andrew Benintendi. The pitch. Swing and a miss. And that's strike 1. Activity in the bullpen for Detroit. Joey Wentz, the left-handed reliever, appears to be getting loose. Brisky getting loose as well. Pitch misses. And it's a ball and a strike.
Well, the good thing so far is that he hasn't issued any free passes. Unfortunately, they're making pretty good contact. So not getting the swings and misses and making that defense work behind him.
And now 2-1.
1 strike.
In the air, out towards left center. Baду makes a nice running catch. And next for the Mets, Jeff McNeil, 1 for 2. Line drive to short and caught.
Nothing you can do about those as a hitter. Even though you know that, they still drive you absolutely crazy.
Next is the cleanup hitter for the Mets, Pete Alonso. He's already homered in this game. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Right side. He'll do it himself. That ends the frame. And the Mets go down 1-2-3 as they are unable to add to their 5-0 lead. We head to the bottom of the 5th. Now it's the right fielder, Kerry Carpenter. Verlander back to work. Swinging a foul straight back.
Well, these Tigers, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
1-2 now. That's down and in.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Left-hand hitter waits. Next offering is fouled back. And here it comes. This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Puts it away for the out.
The batter, the designated hitter,
Here is Austin Meadows. And he's already singled in this game. That clips the zone, and it's 0-1. Hit hard, but foul off to the left.
He's getting the barrel to the ball. He's just got to work on that timing a little bit.
And a swing and a miss. Down on strikes, and there's 2 down.
Well, one of the things that hitters will do is they'll look for that red dot on the baseball as it's coming in to let them know what the pitch is. And if they see the red dot, it's typically a slider. But when a guy's got a really tight one with high spin rates, very difficult to determine. And that's probably why we saw a swing and miss right there. Just a nasty pitch.
Scope in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. That's in there. That's strike 2. Got him looking. And good work there as he gets a 1-2-3. Down in order go the Tigers. It's 5-0. Joey Wentz takes over on the mound.
I think it's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
And that one is lifted in the air. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out. And there's 1 down.
Just pulled off of it a little bit right there. That front shoulder coming open instead of staying closed. If he does that, he's going to be able to go up the middle the other way with some authority instead of a fly out to left.
Cruz stands in here, takes ball 1 low. Hard hit to third. gets it to first. 2 quick outs to open the top of the 6th.
Now batting, shortstop, Francisco Lindor.
Now up to hit, Francisco Lindor. Wentz, 25 years old, and he's one of the few players in Major League Baseball born in Kansas. And he was nowhere near that one for strike 1.
Wow, that's not even close to the zone.
High fly ball, shallow right field. Carpenter should have this one, and he makes the catch. And that ends the inning. No runs, no hits, no errors. 8-9-1 scheduled in the bottom of the 6th. It's the Mets 5 and the Tigers nothing. Back at Comerica Park, John Sciambi with Chris Singleton in the booth, and leading off the bottom of the 6th, Javier Baez. Verlander back to work. That misses the zone, and that is ball 1. Baez, multi-time All-Star, 30 years old now, and he's been on a good run at the plate, hitting over .325 in his last 10 games. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Right-hander kicks, deals. Battling here as he fouls it away. Struck him out swinging. Pulled the string on the changeup.
Pretty electric stuff showing up on the mound right now. I mean, in the double-digit strikeouts, he should be able to rack up some more before he's done in this one. And not many of these hitters have had much of an answer for what he's offering out there.
Now the third baseman, Nick Maton, went down on strikes his first time through. And that's in there for strike 1. That's through there for a strike.
That curveball's been a big pitch for him today. He's been able to get ahead in the count with it. He's also been able to use it to put guys away.
Lindor zips it to first. 2 up, 2 down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Now the left fielder, Akil Baddoo, who's 0 for 2 with a pair of strikeouts. In there for strike 1. Just missed. The pitch. So now 1-2.
Man, this guy's got a great feel for his breaking ball today.
And down on strikes he goes. That's the third out. Tigers fail to make any noise. Still looking at that 5-0 deficit. We go to the top of the 7th, and stepping in for New York, Danny Mendick. And a pitch. And ball 1 to the right fielder. Tigers bullpen with some action. Jason Foley getting loose for A.J. Hinch. Alvarez, the lefty, warming up as well. The 1-0. Up the middle, Baez. Tosses to first. That's the first out at the top of the 7th.
Now batting, third baseman,
Eduardo Escobar up now for the Mets. He's already homered here in this one. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-0.
If you're the pitcher, you've got to go right at this guy. It's the number 9 hitter in the lineup. You can't be afraid of contact in this situation.
In the air to left center. He's there. He's got it. And there's 2 away.
The center fielder, number 2.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
A rope into right, and that's a base hit.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
So 2 down. Benintendi to the plate. 1 for 3.
Runner,
First offering. Runner goes. Pitch misses in. Throw. Save. Chris, his wheels were the difference maker on that play. Just got in there.
Yeah, with StatCast's help, we see his top speed on this stolen base, and that's a big number. I mean, man, he really made his athleticism work for him on that one.
And a swing and a miss there. 2 outs and 1 in scoring position. Swing and a ball popped up. Scope makes the play. And that is the 3rd out of the inning. Mets strand 1, but they hold a 5-0 lead. Welcome back. Here's the center fielder, Riley Green. And the right-hander back to work. That's in there. That's strike 1. Fouled off. He was late. And the 0-2. And a good eye there.
Outside.
Here's a 1-2. Got him. Now 1 away.
Well, just couldn't pull the trigger on the fastball right there, and I don't think he was taking it, thinking it might be a called ball or anything. I just think he was flat out frozen. Did not expect that location, in my opinion.
On a line, base hit.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there. Really good swing right there. He got a pitch that he knew he could handle, allowed himself to stay back just a tad bit longer, and he hit the ball on the screws.
And now it's going to be Eric Haas. Maybe a 2-ball. 5, 4, 3, double play. And the inning is over. Starting to run out of outs as they're unable to chip away. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Mets 5 and the Tigers nothing. Ready to begin the 8th. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil.
Jeff McNeil.
And he deals. Swings through that.
0-1.
And it's 1-1. Lifted in the air down the left side. That one gets down for a hit. Off to a good start with a leadoff knock.
Multi-hit game for him now, and with the lack of results he's been having lately, I'm sure he's feeling some relief. That's a ball that a lot of times you'll see the shortstop or left fielder be able to get to if it hangs up in the air long enough, but right there it just died and found a way to drop in on the green stuff with base hit.
Now it's going to be Pete Alonso. Up the middle, the underhand flip, scope over to second, and it's a double play.
Sometimes double plays get turned so quickly that you don't really get to appreciate all of the finer details and how these guys execute them. Right there, really nice footwork, and a good feed to second was the key to pulling it off.
Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field, and he'll play it on a bounce. Man at first, Nelson Cruz up now for the Mets. And he swings and misses, and it's 0-1. The pitch. Into center. Green going after it. He's got it. And that is that. And welcome back. Ready for the bottom of the 8th. And now Kerry Carpenter. The pitch. There's a strike. Verlander into his 8th inning of work. Singy, he's been good.
Yeah, he's the type of guy that gets better as he gets deeper into the ball game. If you're going to get to him, you get to him early. They didn't do that today. We'll see what happens as this finishes.
Everything came together for him. Just a simple ground ball the other way that had eyes on it, man. Sometimes that's all you need to do. Just let the ball travel, put the ball in play, and just hope it finds a hole.
Now it's Austin Meadows. In there, and it's 0-1. Check swing went around. And the count is 0-2. Carpenter gets his lead at first. Nobody out.
If you're going to get something going, this is the time to do it. You get the leadoff man on. Everybody's got to look over the shoulder and say, I'm just going to keep the line moving. Don't try to do too much.
Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Righty to the plate. Foul ball. It stays 0-2. Good eye right there. Runner at first with no outs here. Next pitch just misses, and the count is even 2-2. And that one off the outside edge. And the right-hander deals. Swings through that, and it's a strikeout. And now one away. Jonathan Scope up now for the Tigers.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
That's a slider for a strike.
0-1's the count.
Popped up. McNeil makes the play. 2 down.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Now it's Javier Baez. And a little something extra at stake in this at-bat as he's hitless so far with his hitting streak in jeopardy.
Well, this looks like it's going to be a wasted opportunity. It's frustrating when you get the leadoff man on, but you can't get him into scoring position. They're going to need a big knock. Try to put something up on the board.
The 0-2. He goes down looking. We go to the 9th. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Francisco Lindor. Wentz back to work. And that's too high. Just missed. 2-0 to count. Here it comes. Swing, and that ball smashed on a line. Green grabs it on the run. So up next for New York, Danny Mendick. Popped up to the left into foul ground. Maton racing over to make the catch.
Now batting, third baseman, Eduardo Escobar.
Here's the third baseman, Eduardo Escobar. A switch hitter batting right. And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Safely into second. He's got a double.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. Just a very nice approach and swing right there to use the big part of the field. Everything was on time. He stayed balanced through the entire swing and just launched that one into center.
And now the center fielder, Ahmed Rosario.
Showed a really nice opposite field approach in his last at bat.
Ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit. Escobar is waved home. Now a long throw home. The run comes in from second, and it's now a 6-run lead.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Just kept it simple. Played pepper with the middle of the infield and took it back where it came from, and there was just no one there to knock it down.
2 outs, runner at first. Andrew Benintendi up to the plate. And fouled off. Now the 0-1. There's a swing and a miss. Rosario leads off first with 2 down to the inning. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Good job at damage control right there. Bottom of the 9th coming up, and we'll see if he can complete the shutout after the break. Back here at the ballpark, now the third baseman, Nick Maton.
Third baseman.
The Mets with a new arm on the mound, Sam Coonrod.
Power slider guy, Boog. He throws it hard and gets a lot of late movement, so it's tough to pick up.
Here comes a pitch. And first offering is fouled off. Coonrod, 6'1" righty, 225 pounds, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2014. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. That's a base hit.
Now batting, left fielder.
So the batting order turns over, and here's the Tiger leadoff man, Akil Baddoo. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
Well, the leadoff man gets on. You want to minimize the threat by playing sound defense. Hopefully the pitcher can get a ball on the ground and they can roll him up for 2.
The 1-1. And that one just missed off the outside edge.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Hit on the ground might be 2. Lindor, that's 1. How about that double play?
The 3-6-1 double play, in my opinion, is one of the toughest plays to make. You've got a pitcher covering first and the middle infielder throwing to a moving target. Everything has to be perfect, and right there, they made it look pretty easy.
So, last chance for the Tigers. Here's Riley Green. And there's the strike.
0-1's the count.
A little bit low.
Just missed with that backdoor breaking ball. If he gets a swing and miss or called strike, 0-2 count. Instead, it's 1-1. Look for him to go back to that pitch later in this at bat.
And that's down. A base hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in like that in front of the center fielder.
And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.
Good win by 6 runs. Always nice when you can win by a touchdown or a couple of field goals. You want to keep that momentum going, knowing the offense can score at will, bring it into the next one and get another W.
6-0 is how this one ends. For Chris Singleton and our entire crew here at MLB The Show, thanks for stopping by. I'm John Shambi. Talk to you soon.
For our ball game tonight, for the victorious New York Mets, 6 runs on 13 hits, no errors. They left 5 men on base.